Alaska Goldpanners. Playing in right field, wearing the number 22, is Sean Rimmer. In center field, wearing the number 33, is Caden Clark. Out in left field, wearing the number 29, is Brock Rudy. Playing at first base is wearing the number 40, Dalton Slominger. Playing second base, wearing the number 9, Caleb Milliken. Playing shortstop is wearing the number 2, Marty Munoz. Playing at third base, wearing the number 6, is Tate Shamau. Catching for your Goldpanners, wearing the number 17, is Isaac Shuck. And your starting pitcher for tonight for your Goldpanners is number 16, Nolan Meredith. Your Alaska Goldpanners are head coached by Mr. Mark Lindsay. He is assisted by Coach Ryan Hansen, Jake Taylor, and Marcus Mastrovoni. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you all please stand. Kindly remove your hats and place your hand over your heart as we honor America with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Thank you. Today's game is proudly being sponsored by Tanana Chiefs Conference. And from my understanding, we will have a ceremonial first pitch. Out to throw the ceremonial first pitch is Chief Chairman of the Tanana Chiefs Conference, Mr. Brian Ridley. Thank you, Brian.
And with that, we're ready to go here in Fairbanks Ground Memorial Park. Welcome, everyone. I'm Garo Von Dane, your host through this summer's Goldpanner schedule. The Panners welcome the Ventura County Pirates to town for a 7-game series. The Pirates coming from California arrived late last night, about midnight, and are ready to go here against our Goldpanners, who are unbeaten on the young season. The Panners got 2 wins and a tie in their opening series against the Peninsula Oilers, and then defeated the Fairbanks Adult Amateur Allstars last night by a 10-6 final. So 3-0-1 so far. The Ventura County Pirates are 1-2-1 over their first 4 games down in California. They're out of the Sunset Baseball League. Goldpanners, an independent team here in Alaska. And the Panners wearing their red tops, and the Pirates also wearing red tops
Also,
today.
just an FYI, fans, the scoreboard is
we are excited to get
down for the count
underway
for
here. And
so please don't start yelling at the press box.
we understand the scoreboard isn't working just yet, so
We
we're
appreciate
going to
your
try and
patience
get that
as we
thing
try to
working.
work
It's
this
an old
over.
one out there, as you might be able to tell. So it's a little quirky from time to time. And tonight is one of those times, but hopefully we'll get it squared away. The Goldpanners will send Nolan Meredith to the hill for his first Goldpanner start, the 5'10 right-hander from UC Davis. And he will face off against Alex Abbott for the Pirates. Abbott, the 5'10 right-hander from George Fox University. It should be a good one here tonight between the Panners and Pirates. Panners coached by field manager Mark Lindsay. He's in his second year with the Panners after being the pitching coach a year ago. Mark Lindsay is assisted by Ryan Hansen, Jake Taylor, and Marcus Mastroboni. The Pirates are coached by George Verneau, and Armando Gomez is his assistant.
Leading off for the Pirates, it's number 1, Dan Lockery.
This is a Sunday afternoon. And at 5 p.m., we will get our first pitch of tonight's action. Glad to have you with us here on Pannervision, our home for Goldpanners games all summer long, home and away. So if you're tuned in on the Pirates side of things, yep, we'll have every game right here for you on our YouTube page. And here is Nolan Meredith, starting with a couple of balls. To the leadoff spot, Dan Lockery. Dan Lockery, center fielder for Ventura County. In front here, 2 balls and no strikes. And there's a pitch upstairs. It's 3-0. After Lockery will be Jovan Camacho, one of the Camacho brothers. Eli Payton will bat third. And Brady Schrank, the designated hitter, in the cleanup spot. He'll be followed by Andrew Buglino, the catcher. In the 5 spot, there's a strike on a 3-0 pitch. Batting 6 will be Lee Branzel, the third baseman. Nolan Lingley, second baseman, will bat 7th as that one's fouled out of play. Ryan Camacho will be in left field batting 8th, and Angelo Alaman, the shortstop, bats 9th. Catching for Nolan Meredith is Isaac Shuck. Swung on and popped up into center field, and Caden Clark coming in and reaching up and making the catch, and Lockery is out number 1. Good work for Meredith after falling behind 3-0 and one away here in the top of the first inning.
Number 4,
defensively for Fairbanks, mentioned the battery mates Meredith and Shuck. At first base, it's Dalton Sloninger, second baseman Caleb Milliken, the shortstop Marty Munoz, and Tate Shamau at third base. The outfield left to right, Brock Rudy, Caden Clark in center, and Sean Rimmer out in right. And he takes ball 1. Does Jovan Camacho. (2-0). Garrow Von Dane with you here live. It is a smoky afternoon here in Fairbanks. Overnight smoke from one of the nearby fires blowing in today. I checked today with the fire center. There are 245 active fires right now in the state of Alaska. We've been spared the smoke until today. And unfortunately, it is a fact of life in summer in Alaska anymore with the fires. Chopper towards short, charging it as Munoz on 2 hops. He throws across, and a good scoop by Sloninger. And a 6-3 putout of Camacho, 2 away for Eli Payton, the first baseman.
Now at the bat for the Pirates.
The Pirates.
Eli Payton.
Eli Payton, 6'3", out of UCLA. Takes inside for a ball, 1-0. Meredith has started behind the first 3 batters, but he's retired the first 2. And he starts 2-0 again. He started with at least 2 balls on each hitter as well. Nolan Meredith at UC Davis this year. Well, he struggled a little bit over 34 2/3, 3-0. Earned run average of 8.31. Gave up 49 hits in those 34 2/3. 18 strikeouts, 19 walks. He puts the ball in play. And a 4-pitch walk with 2 outs to Peyton. And the first base runner for Ventura County brings up Brady Schrenk, the designated hitter in the cleanup spot.
Number 26, Brady Schrenk.
From University of Hawaii and Foothill High School. Tried to figure out today which fire was causing this smoke, but I could not locate the exact one. All the news is speaking about a different fire that's far away that's threatening some villages. This one is smoke down the left field line. That's a fair ball off the bat of Schrenk. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Rudy's got it. He's up and throwing. The runner is waved around third. Throw will be cut off and no throw to the plate. And it's 1-0 Pirates as they strike first with 2 outs here in the first inning. Peyton comes all the way around to score, running on contact with 2 away. And an RBI double for Brady Schrenk has the Pirates on top. Good crowd working their way into the park here tonight.
The Pirates, number 6, Andrew Buglino.
Tanana Chiefs night here at the ballpark. Two outs, a runner at second base, and 1 run is in here in the first. Swing and a miss. And Meredith starts in front of Andrew Buglino. This game will be a 9-inning game. Played 7 the last few ball games. This one a full 9. The 1-strike pitch misses for ball 1. And looks like we got the scoreboard working now. All right. Check swing, he fouls it off back to the netting. It'll be 1-2 on Buglino. Catcher from CSU Dominguez Hills. Obviously Cal State, not Colorado State. Meredith will step off, look the runner back to second base. Covering the bag was Milliken. A lot of red on the field today. Swing and a miss. Meredith strikes out Buglino for the final out of the inning, but the Pirates strike on a 2-out RBI double from Brady Schrenk. It's 1-0 Pirates. Goldpanners coming to bat. Caleb Milliken will lead off for Fairbanks as we go to the bottom of inning number 1 here at Groud Memorial Park. Great to have you with us here on Pannervision, our home for Goldpanners baseball. Since 2001, live broadcasts of Goldpanner games on the web. Milliken rips this one to right, but coming in quickly to make the catch is Camacho. A well-hit ball, but too close to that right fielder. Milliken is out number 1. Right field, interestingly, is probably the toughest spot to play here at Groudman. As Rafael Flores comes up to bat. There is a bit of a trench there in right field. But no matter what we do, it reappears. Well, it's a little awkward out there at times for the right fielders. So that's something Camacho will have to think about. Strike called on Rafael Flores, designated hitter in the 2 spot for the Goldpanners. Flores, the sophomore from Rio Hondo out of Anaheim, California. Swings and misses, nothing in 2. He'll be followed by Sean Rimmer and Dalton Sloninger in the cleanup spot. Brock Rudy batting 5th, Tate Shimao 6th. Catcher Isaac Shuck in the 7-hole. Marty Munoz is batting 8th, and Caden Clark rounds out the Panner batting lineup. This is down and away, trying to get Flores to chase something out of the zone. He holds up, it's 1-2. Goldpanner head coach Mark Lindsay coaching in the third base box. It's Jake Taylor over at first. The 1-2 from Abbott is popped up, should be playable, but a long run towards the Goldpanner dugout, and it bounces just out of their reach of Maglino and Branzel.
Physical therapy, or they will make you run in your physical therapy.
Maglino catching for Abbott. Eli Payton at first, Nolan Lingley at second base. Angelo Aleman at short, Lee Branzel at third, Ryan Camacho in left, Dan Lockery in center, and Jovan Camacho is in right. Here's the 1-2. This one will be popped into the seats.
Foul ball brought to you by the Gold Daughters. Check out the Gold Daughters on golddaughters.com or check them out on Instagram at Gold Daughters for more information.
1-0 Pirates, bottom of the first inning. Fastball misses down away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ooh, when he throws that one behind Flores. So the count now goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The right-hander sets. And it's lined into right center field for a base hit. Flores has the first Goldpanner hit of the game. And a 1-out single for Flores will bring Sean Rimmer to the plate. Yavapai College, Sean Rimmer on his way to Hawaii. We had 1 AB yesterday against the men's league. Got the rest of the night off. Homered in his first 2 games of the season against the Oilers. He owns the only Goldpanner home runs thus far. And he takes down and in for ball 1. After Milliken lined out on the first pitch, Flores fell behind 0-2 and came back to work the count full before driving a base hit into right. He's at first base with 1 away. Foul back just underneath us here in the press box.
That foul ball brought to you by the Glass Doctor. The Glass Doctor, where they fix all pains.
The 1-1. Misses for ball 2. After Rimmer is Sloninger. Panners trailing 1-0 here in the first. And Rimmer takes a 2-1 pitch just off the plate. Another hard slider from Alex Abbott out of George Fox University, D3 school. In the 3-1. Fouls this one over our heads.
That foul ball brought to you by Tommy G's.
You plan on following along with us this summer, hit the subscribe button on the YouTube page. It's right there on your screen. And a little flare into shallow right. It's going to drop in for a fair ball off the bat of Rimmer. Rounding second is Flores. He'll get to third easily. And runners at the corners. And Rimmer just fighting that one off the hands and got enough power into it. Have something cooking here in the first as Dalton Sloninger will come to the plate. Goldpanner first baseman wearing number 40. The sophomore from Grand Canyon University. And that one is way up and away, and it gets off the glove of catcher Buglino, and coming in to score is Flores, and we're tied at 1. Well, Buglino did everything he could, but needed a few more inches reach to pull that one in. Rimmer goes to second on the wild pitch. In a 1-1 ball game, Panners push one across. And Sloninger with a 1-ball, no strike count. Reaches down and hits this one to short, where it's swallowed up by Alleman, who throws across. Holding at second base is Rimmer. 6-3 on the putout of Sloninger. And we'll bring up the redshirt sophomore from the University of Utah, Brock Rudy, Salt Lake City native. We'll be in Salt Lake City to wrap up the season. And he smokes this one right up the middle for a base hit. Coming around third is Rimmer. Here's the throw to the plate. Rimmer slides in safely just under the tag. And it's 2-1 Goldpanners. A close play at the plate. And an RBI single for Brock Rudy has the Goldpanners in front. Boy, that was a hot shot off the bat right over the mound.
Now to bat for your Goldpanners, number 6.
The Panners answer right back to the Pirates run in the top of the first with 2 of their own. And here's Tate Shamau, 3 hits in the inning. Goldpanner third baseman has a chance to keep it going. There are 2 outs in the inning. Shamau, the freshman to be at Southern Cal from Honolulu, Hawaii. Check the swing on a pitch inside. Speaking of Hawaii, heard from former Goldpanner head coach and current Hawaii assistant Dave Nakama the other day, asking me how Cole Alexander looks so far, and Sean Rimmer, who will be there. I gave him some good reports, and I also said, hey, we wouldn't mind having Buddy Pindell back. Buddy played his senior year this year at Hawaii, was sensational for the Goldpanners last summer. Here's the 2-2. Buddy Pindell did not give up an earned run until July last year. And he was not pleased when it happened. He is a competitor. So, Buddy, if you're listening, maybe grab that mitt. Fouled off. And catch a flight to Fairbanks.
Going on limited.
Two-one Panner lead here in the bottom of the first. In a full count on Tate Shamau with a runner at first and 2 away. 2 runs are in. And it's fouled off the netting. That was a better game than we might have expected yesterday against the Men's League All-Stars. It was tied halfway through. Panners able to pull away late for the 10-6 win. But the local men's leaguers put up a good fight. Another payoff pitch. And it's popped out of play once again.
The Glass Doctor, where they specialize in fixing all pains.
Runner is going to take off for second base. Nobody even looks, and it's one's hit through the right side for a base hit. And here we go. Rudy will be held at third. The ball was off the mark. Brock probably could have scored in hindsight, but that's hindsight, of course. But on the play, Shamau goes all the way to second. So the error allows Shamau to go to second base.
Now to bat for your Goldpanners, number 17,
and Rudy
Isaac Shuck
winds up at third. It was held there. And now Isaac Shuck, with 2 away, could drive in a couple here with a base hit. Goldpanner catcher wearing number 17, the junior from Francis Marion. Takes inside for a ball. Long bottom of the first here for starting pitcher Alex Abbott. This is the 7th batter he's faced. And he hits him. The base is loaded. Shuck hit by the pitch. Just got a piece of him.
That hit by pitch brought to you by Satterberg Law.
And Marty Munoz will stand in, the sophomore from Cal Baptist out of Riverside, California.
Number 2, Marty Munoz.
Goldpanner shortstop with the bases stacked and 2 away. Abbott gets the strike call. It's 0-1. Good pitch to lay off, though. Tough to do anything with that hard fastball on the inside black. Takes away 1-1. Goldpanner hitters was patient here in the first inning. Yeah, forcing Abbott to throw strikes. 4 singles in the inning. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Abbott a strike away from putting an end to this inning. Pirates staying at the University of Alaska Fairbanks dorms. The dorm apartments on campus. Here's the 1-2, and it's fouled back.
That foul ball brought to you by Hometown Physical Therapy.
And he takes outside. Gold on every base. The count is now 2-2. On Marty Munoz, a lefty-righty matchup. Way inside, almost hit him. The count goes full to Munoz. Caden Clark is on deck in the 9 spot. And now everybody will be moving with 2 outs and a 3-2 count. A big pitch coming up here for Alex Abbott. The 3-2 delivery. And he blows it by him for strike 3. But the Panners score twice on 4 base hits. They leave him loaded, but lead it 2-1 after 1. Smoke down the right field side, and it's a base hit, and Dominic Hughes drives in the game-winning run in the bottom of the 7th inning, and the improbable comeback victory in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Goldpanners gives them their first win of the season. And my goodness, the Panners walk off the Oilers
Make sure you come out tomorrow night for the series
in a bizarre game
that
that was ugly for much of it. And the Oilers took a 5-2 lead into the 7th inning, and the Panners rally to win it 6-5 with a 4-run bottom of the 7th. Dominic Hughes, the game-winning hit after Tate Shamau's 2-run triple. And the Panners win it 6-5. How do you like that? Goldpanners get their first win of the year. And they look to clinch. Head to the 2nd inning here in Fairbanks. Goldpanners leading 2-1. Great to have you with us here on Panner Vision. Goldpanner games on the web live all season long. And if you have to miss some of this game, they are all archived on our YouTube page. One game it'd be certainly best to watch live. I mean, all of them are, but Midnight Sun game on June 21st. It was always best to catch in real time. June 21st creeping up on us. Goldpanners will take on the San Diego Waves.
Also, if you get a fresh foul ball
from Oceanside, California, in the 117th Midnight Sun game. Meredith back out on the hill. He is in front here, ball and 2 strikes on Lee Branzell. It'll be Branzell, Lingley, and Camacho due up. Ryan Camacho. And it's 2-2. One run in the top of the first for the Pirates. RBI double for Brady Schrenk, scoring Eli Payton, who had walked. Great backhanded stop by Shamau. Throws across and in time. Good scoop by Sloninger at first to backhand it out of the dirt. But how about the play from Tate Shamau? I mean, it was one thing just to make the stop, but to set his feet and get the throw in time. A web jam from Shamau. First out of the second inning. Nolan Lingley's first plate appearance, and he flares this one foul right side. Lingley, the junior from Pepperdine University. A couple of waves on the team, including Jacob Rebrook. Kind of like the Panners, a mix of some D1 players and junior college, D2. Ball 2 down low on Lingley. First of 7 games between these two. Didn't see any rain in the forecast, so we should be able to get all these games in. Even when it rains in Fairbanks, it really has to rain long and hard for games to get wiped out here. The field drains really quickly, and we got the turf in the infield and tarps for the sliding pits. So a little bit of rain here and there usually doesn't affect things. Foul tip. It's 3-2, 1 out, bases empty. Nolan Meredith on the mound, and although his numbers don't pop from school this year, he's got a lot of Division I innings under his belt, and that counts for an awful lot in summer baseball. Grounded sharply to short. Munoz has it in time. A couple of ground outs here in the second inning brings up Ryan Camacho.
Now to bat for the Pirates, number 2, Ryan Camacho.
We'll be expecting Nolan's teammate from UC Davis, Caden Hogan, soon. Caden Hogan was the Goldpanner shortstop a year ago. He is scheduled to pitch and maybe play some infield as well, rehabbing some injuries. Caden missed much of the year. We look forward to seeing him back in a Goldpanner uniform, one of 4 returning players this year. 1-1 is inside for a ball. Goldpanner's also some local players on the team. A couple of pitchers who were stationed at Fort Wainwright in the Army. Chopper right side. Milliken will throw out Camacho, and 3 ground outs. 1, 2, 3 goes Nolan Meredith in the second. It's 2-1 Goldpanners.
Still wouldn't be out on the mound yet. There's a plane coming down onto the field, folks, right now. We got a crazy landing going on. Here it comes right onto the field, right behind the field. And it's on fire. No way did that just happen, folks. And everybody running over there now to see if they can help somebody. My goodness. Yeah, be careful, because we saw some flames go up. You don't want that thing to blow up over there. What a crazy event, folks. We're so used to seeing the planes here, so it didn't seem like much, and then it just got real close. Oh, boy. And where's Clay Johnson going to out there? He's trying to get a better look over that part of the fence. I can't believe what we just saw here, folks. That did not look well, obviously, having to make some sort of emergency landing and try to put it down on the field, I think. Todd's saying he sees somebody that's come out of the plane and looks to be moving.
Daryl Von Dane here at Groudon Memorial Park. We're up here in the press box. Chris Carlson managing the controls here on Panner Vision, cameras and producing. Love our Goldpanner faithful who are joining us every night. We welcome the Pirates, friends and families to the broadcast. We'll have every game for you right here. And before every game, we post up the link on Twitter on the @RealGoldpanners Twitter page, and I also put it up on my feed @VoiceOfGman. It's been a busy start to this year, getting everything arranged and such, so I've been a little weak with the tweeting so far, but we'll get that picked up here soon. We're going to get started, too, with some in-game interviews, too, pretty quick here, maybe even tomorrow. Get some Panners up here to talk. Caden Clark trying to give the Goldpanners a leadoff base runner here. He's in front, 2 balls and a strike against Alex Abbott, and he wears one between the shoulders. So Clark.
That hit by pitch brought to you by Senator Law Office.
Is the second Goldpanner hit by a pitch from the right-hander Alex Abbott.
Back to the top of the lineup for your Goldpanners, number 9, Caleb Milliken.
You know, Caleb Milliken. Caleb lined out to right on the first pitch he saw in the first inning. Junior from Pomona, pitcher out of Berkeley, California. It's a nice little town, isn't it, Berkeley? Down low for a ball. Berkeley home to the Cal Bears. One ball pitch, swing and a miss from Milliken. Upstairs, a snap throw to first, runner back easy. And it's 2-1. To Caleb Milliken at the top of the order. And right-hander starting to get loose for the VC Pirates. Foul backing out of play.
That foul ball brought to you by the Gold Daughters. Come for the gold, stay for the fun. With the Gold Daughters out on Steve's Highway.
Clark's at first base. He was hit by a pitch. Runner takes off. Here's the throw to second base and a head first slide safe. There's Caden Clark on the stolen bag. Gets into scoring position with nobody out here in the second. Panners leading 2-1. Ground ball to short. Aliman has only one play to first as Clark goes to third. And the 6-3 put out of Milligan is the first out of the inning. And now Rafael Flores has a chance to drive in another Goldpanner run.
For your Goldpanners, number 21, Rafael Flores.
Rafael Flores singled and scored in that 2-run first inning for the Goldpanners. Fouls this one back and out of play. After Flores is Rimmer. Alluded to the 117th edition of the Midnight Sun game coming up on June 21st. That begins at 10 p.m. We'll have that here on Panner Vision. We'll play right through midnight without any artificial lights at all. There are lights here in the stadium, and this stadium is billed as the state's largest outdoor lighted facility, but the lights don't work. They're just there for show at this point. And they do look pretty cool.
They do, especially from a distance.
Yeah.
Let you know you're getting to the field. Almost there through the smoke.
I did do a game here under the lights a long time ago. When they still functioned. But even if they did, you would never turn them on June 21st. It's a no-no. Here's the 3-1 to Flores. Runner at third and one out. Takes inside, ball 4. Walk to Flores. Will put gold at the corners for Sean Rimmer.
Now to bat for your Goldpanners, number 22, Sean Rimmer.
So Abbott in some trouble again here in the second. Deals on outside. The walk to Flores is the first one he's issued. He has hit a couple batters. He shakes off a sign here from Buglino. And the 1-ball pitch to Rimmer. He takes upstairs 2-0. During the Midnight Sun game, it does get pretty dark, at least when you're talking about trying to hit curveballs in the light. And if it's overcast, it's gets really difficult to see. He dances out of the way of that pitch inside, and it's 3-0. And now Buglino wants to come out and talk to his right-hander, Alex. There is a right-hander ready in the Pirates bullpen, should he be called upon. And now Buglino wants to talk things over with head coach George Verneau. You don't see that too often, catcher coming out and then signaling to the dugout, unless there's an injury concern. And now we see Alex twisting and stretching a little bit. And the umpires are out there, and looks like they're going to make the call. So that's it for Alex Abbott. We'll have a pitching change here at Groudon. We'll have that information when we return. It's 2-1 Goldpanners here in the second.
Good save, Dad.
Oh man, I was so worried for a second.
Oh, the wrong line for big boots.
New pitcher into the game for the Ventura County Pirates is Kellen Montgomery. Kellen Montgomery, number 19, the 6-foot right-handed freshman from Long Beach State out of Dos Pueblos High School. It's a 3-0 count that he walks into against Sean Rimmer. And Rimmer takes a fastball for a strike. It's 3-1. Gold at the corners with 1 out. And a 2-1 lead for Fairbanks. And it's grounded through the left side for a base hit. An RBI single for Sean Rimmer. And that brings in Caden Clark, the 3rd Goldpanner run of the game. And so Rimmer undeterred by the long wait during the pitching change.
Now to bat for your Goldpanners, number 40, Dalton Slonger.
Yeah, now Dalton Sloninger. Great to see the Lindsay family tuned in on YouTube. I ran into some of the family of Alex Garcia, Goldpanner from nearby North Pole, Alaska, and they wanted to send a message out to Mom. They say, "We miss you, Mo. Look forward to seeing you. And we're appreciative of you turning into Panner Vision." Grounded right side, a 1-hopper to first, throw to second for 1, back to first, and in time is the call. The 3-6-1 double play ends the inning, but the Goldpanners do score and now lead it 3-1 after 2. Greetings, everyone. It's time for the 116th annual Midnight Sun Game. Goldpanners hosting the Everett Merchants here tonight. First pitch slated for 10 p.m. sharp, and we will play right through the hour of midnight. Under the natural glow of the midnight sun. And everything we were able to do in those summers. As this one is popped, and a diving catch and right by Glasgow.
And, you know, and I think just Alaska in general, you can't fake it up here, you know. I mean, it's really not for the faint of heart.
Did a somersault. And win or lose, everybody just brings a great memory away from the Midnight Sun Game. That 83. Head to the top of the third inning here in Fairbanks, Alaska. Garo Von Dane with you live from Groud Memorial Park. Goldpanners and Ventura County Pirates, first of 7 games. And Aleman hits the first one high into right field, where it's tracked down by Sean Rimmer, just in front of the warning track. 1 pitch and 1 out here in the third inning as Angelo Aleman is retired. And we go to the top of the order for Dan Lockery. Lockery flew out to center his first time up. Will be followed by Jovan Camacho. Good start for Nolan Meredith in his first Goldpanner outing of the summer. Giving up 1 run on just 1 base hit. That was an RBI double for Brady Schrenk. He recorded the first 2 outs in the first inning, then the 2-out walk to Eli Payton. And then Schrenk doubled down the line. And it was 1-0 Pirates. Goldpanners have come back with 3 to take a 3-1 lead.
By the Golddaughters. The Golddaughters open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. all summer long.
A 1-2-3 second for Meredith. All ground ball outs.
That foul ball brought to you by Tannock Chiefs Conference.
Fouled out of play. Midnight Sun Game, which is coming up. That's a swing and a miss on a ball dropped. And they throw to first base. Lockery retired.
Fatality.
And now that'll bring up Jovan Camacho with 2 outs, bases empty. Camacho grounded out to short in the first inning. And he grounds to short here in the third. Another 1-2-3 inning from Meredith. 3-1 Goldpanners after 2.5. Team that I mentioned that had 14 major leaguers. Some of those names: Barry Bonds, Dennis Cook, longtime big league pitcher, Joe McGrain. The outfield, all major leaguers: Shane Mack, Oda B. McDowell, Mark Davis. Barry Bonds played first base. This one's fouled back just beneath us.
The WG and Eddie Stroker Midnight Sun Game has taken on a significance greater than that of any other team tradition in sports. There is certainly no other team in baseball that hosts a tradition as old. The famed World Series itself is but 3 years older than the annual Solstice Classic in Fairbanks. For Fairbanksans, the game is a way to reflect on the passing of another year and the survival of another exciting and extreme winter.
And that's how we do it in Fairbanks.
And greetings, everyone. It's time for the 100.
This is number 29, Brock Rudy.
Brock Rudy stands in for the Goldpanners as we move to the bottom of inning number 3. We got a 9-inning game for you tonight after a couple of 7-inning games. Panners leading 3-1. We go to the bottom of inning number 3. Second inning of work for Kellen Montgomery for the Ventura County Pirates. The freshman from Long Beach State. Not sure what's happened with starting pitcher Alex Abbott, but appeared to be possibly injury related. His departure on a 3-0 count, because it came very abruptly. Hit high and deep to right field, and going back and twisting around, unable to pick it out of the sky was Camacho, and all the way over to second base with a double is Brock Rudy. Second hit of the game. Good start for the Ute, and that brings up Tate Shamau.
Now for your Goldpanners, number 6, Tate Shamau.
Tate Shamau singled his first time up. Now gets his first at bat against Kellen Montgomery. And it looks like the bullpen's going to get started for the Pirates again. And I believe well, it's an infielder's number. Number 27 headed out. This one is ripped foul left field side.
That foul ball brought to you by the Turtle Club.
So that's going to be Andrew Toyar. Starting to get loose, listed as an infielder. The Panners with a runner at second base and nobody out here in the third. How about the work so far? For Nolan Meredith. Oh, hit by the pitch is Shamau. Third hit batsman for the Goldpanners.
That hit by pitch brought to you by Soderberg Law.
Nolan Meredith has retired the last 7 in a row. He has given up just 1 base hit and walked 1.
Now to bat for your Goldpanners, number 17, Isaac Shuck.
Gold at first and second. Shuck was hit by a pitch in the first inning. Fouls the 1-0 back to the netting.
That foul ball brought to you by Foundation
Groudon
Goldpanners.
Memorial Park. Opened in 1961, August of that year. Panners were born in 1960, but they played downtown before moving here to Groudon, which was called Memorial Park at the time, renamed Groudon in 64. The Goldpanners picked up the Midnight Sun Game tradition with their inception in 1960. Played local teams until the Wichita Dreamliners were flown in 64, and then had all kinds of opponents since then. This year's will be the San Diego Waves. That one is way outside. It's going to go to the backstop, and both runners move up 90 feet. Some trouble here for the Pirates. They trail it just 3-1, but Goldpanners could have a big inning here possible. Runners at second and third with nobody out. And struggling with his control right now is Kellen Montgomery. That one's off the glove to the backstop on a 3-1 pitch, and that scores a run. And it was well outside. Probably Buglino should have been able to draw that one in, but it was well off the plate. And that scores Brock Rudy from third, and it is 4-1 Goldpanners. And now Gold at the corners for Marty Munoz. And Panners can break this game open now. Nobody out. Bottom of the third. Lined up the middle, fielded though by Lingley, on to second for one, back to first, and the 4-6-3 double play. A run scores on the play, but the Pirates needed that one. Shamau touches home for the Goldpanners. Take a 5-1 lead. And Caden Clark now bats with the bases empty. He takes a pitch outside for a ball. Boy, did Kellen Montgomery and the Pirates need that double play. That had big inning written all over it. Goldpanners still have pushed two across. He misses up and away 2-0. This one is hit hard and deep to left center field by Clark, and it's going to carry all the way back to the wall. Clark to second base with a stand-up double. That was a smash to almost the deepest part of the park. I mean, that ball went 400 feet, and it stayed in the park.
Back to the top of the lineup for your Goldpanners, number 9,
And
Milliken.
Outlines how big of a play that double play ball was. Right before Clark's double. Now Caleb Milliken will try to bring Clark in to score. Right over the mound. And the shortstop Aliman has to throw quickly, and it's just in time to get Milliken for the final out. Goldpanners scored twice on a couple of base hits. They leave a man on. After 3, it's Fairbanks 5, Ventura County 1. Used to be home to the North Pole Knicks baseball team. This one is lined into right center field for a base hit. Alexander drives one into center, and all the way over to third goes Remmers.
Ventura County Pirates is number 35, Eli Payton.
Eli Payton will lead off for the Ventura County Pirates as we go to inning number 4. It's been some good work for Nolan Meredith here in his first Goldpanner start of the summer. 3 innings, 1 run on just 1 hit. And he has set down 7 in a row. Starts with a pitch well outside to Eli Payton. Payton walked with 2 outs in the first inning and then came in to score on the double by Schrenk. That was the last hit for the Pirates. It's 2-0. Nolan Meredith. It's this foul ball back and out of play. And the count is now 2-1.
The making of that last foul ball.
From the Ventura County first baseman. Fouled out of play. I'll even things up. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That foul ball brought to you by the Gold Daughters.
After Payton is Schrenk and then Andrew Buglino.
Be an actual gold digger, literally. That foul ball brought to you by number 35, Eli Payton.
Foul ball keeps it at 2-2. Misses for ball 3. Eli Payton trying to give the Pirates a leadoff runner, but he swings and misses for strike 3.
Fatality.
Meredith falling behind a lot of hitters, but he has come back from nearly every situation. Again, just the 1 hit and 1 walk. And he starts with ball 1 to Brady Schrenk, who owns the lone base hit for the Pirates, only in the 4th inning. And it's 3-0. And he misses for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Schrenk, who's on base for the second time.
Now up to bat for the Pirates is number 6, Andrew Buglino.
And a 1-out base runner for the VC Pirates. And it'll be Andrew Buglino, the catcher. He'll be followed by Lee Branzel, Pirates' third baseman. Ventura County looking to try and climb back after 5 unanswered for the Goldpanners. A smoky night here in Fairbanks. Smoke blowing in from one of the many fires in the state. Blew in overnight, woke up to it today.
That foul ball brought to you by First National Bank, Alaska.
The left-hander starting it loose in the Goldpanner bullpen. Starts with ball 1 to Buglino, who was a strikeout victim to end the first inning. That walk ends a stretch of 8 straight retired by Nolan Meredith. Two and one to Buglino. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out. There's a runner at first base. And we're here in Fairbanks watching Goldpanners baseball. It's just a piece of it to stay alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That foul ball brought to you by Denali State Bank.
Chopped towards short. Munoz to second for 1, on to first. And unable to field it on a tough throw in the dirt was Slottinger. But the 6-4 put out wipes Schrenk from the base paths. Buglino on the fielder's choice. And it'll be Lee Branzel. And here comes head coach Mark Lindsay. And I think we're going to have a change here at Groudon. But a good night for Nolan Meredith in his Goldpanner debut. Pitching change information when we return. It's 5-1 Goldpanners. Runner at second base with 2 outs, and the new pitcher is number 37, Ethan Remmers. The left-hander for the Goldpanners, Ethan Remmers. And his first pitch is up high to Lee Branzel. 5-1 Goldpanner lead, top of the 4th inning. Gets a swing and a miss on a changeup. It's 1-1. The runner at second base is Andrew Buglino. Ethan Remmers, freshman from San Francisco State, 6'4", 235, hailing from Rockland, California. Almost hit him. Count goes to 3-1. After Branzel would be Nolan Lingley. Time called briefly. Misses well up high for ball 4. Second walk of the inning. First for the new pitcher, Ethan Remmers.
Now up to bat for the Pirates, number 13, Nolan Lingley.
Nolan Meredith, a good 3 2/3 tonight for Fairbanks in his Panner debut. Fouled out of play. First pitch to Nolan Lingley, who grounded out to short in the second inning.
By the Gold Daughters. You can hunt for gemstones, fossils, and gold with the Gold Daughters.
Meredith just 1 base hit given up tonight. Way inside, down at the shoes. The ball and a strike to Lingley. And this one's fouled off. Panners with 4 hits in the first inning to score 2 runs and take a 2-1 lead. Scored a run on 1 base hit in the second inning. 2 runs on a couple of doubles in the third. Two balls and 2 strikes. And 2 aboard right now for the Pirates, trying to climb back in. And that one's down low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. A payoff pitch from Remmers. And he gets a chop foul at home plate.
That foul ball brought to you
Moving
by
in onto the
Wendy's.
hands of the Pepperdine second baseman, Nolan Lingley. Another payoff pitch with 2 aboard. Just getting underneath it and foul it off.
That foul ball brought
There's
to you by
Lingley
number
once
13,
more.
Nolan Lingley.
Remmers will have to throw another payoff pitch. Misses downstairs for ball 4. Good at bat for Lingley. Back-to-back walks for Remmers since entering the game in relief of Nolan Meredith.
Pirates, number 2, Ryan
And now the
Camacho.
bases are full for Ventura County. Big moment of the game right here for the Pirates, as they would love to break through here. But there are 2 outs. And Ryan Camacho will try to bring some runs in and draw the Pirates closer. And he takes strike 1. Ryan Camacho from College of the Canyons. He and his brother Jovan, identical 5'9", 190. And this one is a little bloop. It's going to land in right field for a base hit. But only 1 run comes in to score. And now the runner's hung up between second and third. And they're going to chase him down, and they make the tag. And so base running mistake by the Pirates. They only get 1 run out of it, and the inning comes to an end. 5-2 game through 3.5. Swing and a miss on the first pitch of the bottom of the 4th inning. Garo Von Dane here at Groud Memorial Park, Fairbanks, Alaska. So good to have you with us here for Game 1 of this 7-game set with the Ventura County Pirates out of California. Back-to-back California teams coming in, with the San Diego Waves due up next as part of the Midnight Sun Series. Ball and a strike here from Kellen Montgomery to Rafael Flores. DH has been on base both times, singled and scored in the first, walked in the second inning. I've got a hole in my chin. Swing and a miss, it's 2-2. This is downstairs, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The Pirates pick up a run in the top of the 4th, but it could have been worse. The base running here, they held the runner at 3rd. The 1 run came in. Then they held the runner at 3rd. The runner at 2nd kept running. And the Panners got him in a rundown for the 9-5-6 putout that ended the inning. Otherwise, it would have still been bases loaded. Three balls and 2 strikes on the leadoff spot here in the 4th. Flores smokes one foul towards the Goldpanner dugout.
That last foul ball brought to you by Tommy G's.
Smoky, but comfortable temperature-wise night here in Fairbanks. So when the off-speed pitch gets the swing and the miss. Flores strikes out for the first out on the 4th. And that brings up Sean Rimmer. He's having a 2-for-2 night so far. A couple of singles, a run scored, also drove a run in. Alex Abbott, the starter, just an inning and a 1/3. Left with what appeared to be an injury. 3 runs, all earned on 5 hits. He walked 1, struck out 1, and he hit a couple of batters. The 1-1. Way outside. 2 balls and a strike here on Rimmer. Sophomore from Mesa, Arizona. 6'4", 220. And some raw power. 3-1. Chops one foul to be 3-2 on Rimmer. On deck is Dalton Sloninger. A couple of ground outs for Dalton out of the cleanup spot today. Who else thinks of Roadhouse when they hear the name Dalton? The 3-2, he misses upstairs for ball 4. Rimmer draws the walk. He's been on base all 3 times tonight. And that's a big thing, too, for a power bat to have a good eye and patience at the plate. And now Sloninger 0 for 2. Grounded out to short, grounded into his 3-6-1 double play to end the 2nd inning. Big swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Off the end of the bat, roller to short. The flip to 2nd for 1 onto 1st. Not in time. The 6-4 put out of Rimmer. Fielder's choice for Sloninger. That ball took just a little bit of a strange hop on Aliman. And that little double clutch he had to make was just enough for Sloninger to reach safely and keep the inning alive. And now that gives an opportunity to Utah's Brock Rudy, who's 2 for 2 in the game. RBI single in the 1st, doubled and scored in the 3rd inning. Scored on a wild pitch. And he takes up and away for ball 1. Montgomery's been battling. He has surrendered some runs, but he's working hard out there. Fought through some situations, getting some key double plays and ground ball outs, keeping his team in this game. The bullpen's been up and throwing a couple times, but Montgomery gets a big out, and they sit back down again. Throws inside for ball 4 and a 4-pitch walk to Rudy. But he's going to have to battle some more here with 2 outs. Sloninger goes to second, and now Tate Shamau, 1-for-1 single, was hit by a pitch and scored in the 3rd. Pirates took a 1-0 lead out of the gates. Panthers scored 2 though in the bottom of the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, at a 5-1 lead. Pirates got 1 in the 4th. Misses outside for ball 1 to Tate Shamau. 6-foot freshman to be at USC. Hit into center field. Lockery right there to make the catch. Down go the Goldpanners in the 4th. The 1st inning where they have not scored. They strand a couple of base runners. We'll go to the 5th. 5-2 Fairbanks in front. Hunter takes off from first. Here's the throw to second. Hogan's got it. Gets the tag down in time. Swing and a miss. 3-pitch strikeout playing Cato. Hughes at first base with a big lead, and there he goes. Throw to second, and Dom just slides in safely. Good throw from Cross, but Hughes with the big lead and the good jump. Line shot to center field. Hughes comes in. Now he goes back and reaches up and makes the catch, and he falls onto his back during the play. Dax now with the 2-ball, 1-strike count. Runner at third base and 1 out. Marshall's trying to tie the game with the infield pulled in. Here's the 2-1, and he bunts it sharply back to Pierce, who's going to look the runner back. Pierce will hold on to the baseball. Now he throws to Marco Piricello, who makes the tag. They throw to Brown, and they say safe at second. Top of the 5th inning here from Grodd Memorial Park. Fairbanks, Alaska, Garrow Von Dane with you live. Goldpanners with a 5-2 lead as we start the 5th. 2nd inning of work for number 37, Ethan Remmers, freshman from San Francisco State. Angelo Alleman leading off out of the 9 spot. Rips one right past the on-deck hitter.
Brought to you by Foundation Health Partners.
So this 7-game series has some different start times. Today's Sunday 5 p.m. start. The next 2 games will be 6:30 p.m. first pitch. Tomorrow's Hoodoo Brewing Night, always a big night here at the park. Doyon Utilities, our sponsor on Tuesday. That's also a 6:30 p.m. start. And then Wednesday, there's a doubleheader with the American Legion at 5 p.m. and the Ventura game at 7:30. I don't know if we're broadcasting the American Legion game or not. We'll have to wait and see on that. But the game with the Pirates will be scheduled at 7:30. It'll be about a half an hour after the Legion game ends. And I'm under the assumption that the Legion game will be scheduled for 7 innings.
Yep. That's a good assumption. Around here.
Solid assumption.
Yeah, especially the kids' arms.
1-2 pitch. This is for ball 2. Angelo Alleman, the freshman from Cal State Fullerton. Goldpanners have had a lot of Fullerton players over the years. The payoff, and he reaches down and pops this one up. Playable for Milliken on the grass. Goldpanner's second baseman will make the catch to retire Alleman. And then we'll go to the top of the order for Dan Lockery.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Pirates. Number 1.
Yeah, a lot of Fullerton players come to mind when I think about them. Oh, too many to name. Ethan Remmers. Out of San Francisco State. Working here too, Dan Lockery, who's 0 for 2 at the top of the order. Just 2 hits for the Pirates so far, but they have a couple of runs. Each team has been charged with 1 error. Panners were tabbed with 3 errors in that game against the Men's League All-Stars. And all 3 errors came in the same inning, in the 4th inning. It foul out of play into the smoky night sky.
Brought to you by the Glass Doctor, where they specialize in fixing all pains.
Right over to the volleyball court.
2-1 on Lockery. He chops one back to the mound. Remmers drops the baseball. He had a tough play. He was trying to back up the mound, and then he kicked the rubber and stumbled a little bit. Ball falls off his glove, and the runner is safe at first base.
Now to bat for the Pirates, number 4, Jovan Camacho.
Jovan Camacho after the infield hit for Lockery. Tough play running backwards up the mound. And a runner takes off on the first pitch. Here's the throw to second, not going to get him. And the ball pops away from Munoz, and the runner will go to third. Second error on the Goldpanners today. And now the Pirates have a runner at third base with one out. Popped out of play. Goldpanners leading 5-2.
Strike it rich with the whole family.
Feels like a bigger lead, doesn't it? But the Pirates are right in it. And a base hit to left. And that'll score Lockery. Jovan Camacho, RBI single, makes it a 5-3 game.
Now to bat for the Pirates, number 35, Eli Payton.
And Eli Payton will be the batter. He'll be followed by Brady Schrenk. So Ventura County right back in it here. 5-3 score with one out, still in business here in the fifth. Toss to first base, runner stays put.
No.
Traditionally tough to run on these left-handers, but Lockery got a great jump on his steal. Fouled off. Payton scored the game's first run on an RBI double from Brady Schrenk back in the first inning. Runner takes off, throw, goes into center field. Runner was going to be safe, he beat the throw, but another stolen base here in the inning. And the Pirates with a runner in scoring position here in the fifth. The 1-1 gets a swing and a miss. It's 1-2.
Finish him.
Ethan Remmers pitched in the second game of the season. 2 scoreless. Gets a swing and a miss, and he strikes out Payton. This will now be the 8th batter faced for Remmers, and it's Brady Schrenk. Schrenk's been on base both times, RBI double in the first, walked in the fourth. Good strike on the outside corner from Remmers. Runner takes off for third. Here comes the throw down the line. Not going to beat him. And now hurt on the play, though, is Camacho, but he pops back up. Boy, he looked like he was in all kinds of pain. Now he gets to his feet in a cloud of dust. And he's going to walk it off a little bit, but looks like he's going to be all right. Now he steals second and then steals third. And he does it with 2 outs. Here's the 0-2. Reaches out to stay alive and hits it over the beer garden to our right. Good crowd here tonight on a Sunday in Fairbanks. This one is hit hard deep to center field. On the run is Clark, and he looks to be underneath it and reaches up and makes the catch for out number 3 to retire Schrank. Pirates pick up 1. They climb to within 2. It's 5-3 Goldpanners after half a ball game. Slow roller up the middle. Hogan sliding play, steps on the bag, spins and throws to first, and in time, Caden Hogan. What a treat it was for people back home to get to watch these games. Runner takes off, the shortstop had to go cover the bag, and Glasgow pokes it through the empty spot. And now the runner's going to be waved around third as Gross dives in to score. The 1-ball pitch from Parker. Oh, and Pierce lets it rip onto 2nd Avenue. A moonshot home run for Ryan Pierce, his 6th of the year. What a summer for the big number 18, Ryan Pierce. Runner takes off from first. Here's the throw to second. Hogan's got it, gets the tag down in time. Swing and a miss. 3-pitch strikeout playing Cato. Hughes at first base with a big lead, and there he goes. Throw to second, and Dom just slides in safely. Good throw from Cross, but Hughes with the big lead and the good jump. Line shot to center field. Hughes comes in, now he goes back and reaches up and makes the catch, and he falls onto his back during the play. Dax now with the 2-ball, 1-strike count, runner at third base and 1 out. Marshall's trying to tie the game with the infield pulled in. Here's the 2-1, and he bunts it sharply back to Pierce, who's going to look the runner back. Pierce will hold on to the baseball. Now he throws to Marco Piricello, who makes the tag. They throw to Brown, and they say safe at second. Slow roller up the middle. Hogan sliding play, steps on the bag, spins and throws to first, and in time, Caden Hogan. What a treat it was for people back home to get to watch these games. Runner takes off, the shortstop had to go cover the bag, and Glasgow pokes it through the empty spot. And now the runner's going to be waved around third as Gross dives in to score. The 1-ball pitch from Parker. Oh, and Pierce lets it rip onto 2nd Avenue. A moonshot home run for Ryan Pierce, his 6th of the year. What a summer for the big number 18. Isaac Shuck will lead off for the Goldpanners as we go to the bottom half of inning number 5. Here at Groudon Memorial Park, great to have you with us. Don't forget to go to the Goldpanner store at the Alaska Goldpanners website and pick up some great merch items. Boy, the merch booth just cranks away night after night. Abe and Fabi have put together a fantastic collection of different shirt designs, the hats the Goldpanners wear, and all different styles of Goldpanner hats. The snapbacks, the fitteds, everything you can imagine. Go check out the store, and if you're planning on coming here, you better bring a fat load of cash, because you're going to wish you had. Isaac Shuck hit by a pitch and walked in 2 plate appearances today. And it's chopped foul. 5-3 lead for the Goldpanners. Panners trailed 1-zip top of the first, scored 2 in the bottom half of the inning, and have not trailed since. Pirates try to climb their way back. There was a 5-1 lead after 3, now 5-3. And the new pitcher is Brandon Donay.
That last foul ball brought to you
Brandon
by number
Donay,
17,
a
Isaac
sophomore
Shuck.
out of Glendale College. Struck out 1, walked 3. And now it looks like catcher Buglino is shaken up. Coaching staff comes to check on him, and he says, "I'm fine." Just stretching out that left wing a little bit. And a 1-2 pitch coming to Shuck. And that one's way over the glove of catcher Buglino. Had to test that arm there. Did the catcher. Third pitcher of the game for the Pirates. And a right-hander is throwing right now in the Ventura County bullpen. A left-hander getting loose on the Fairbanks side. Fouled back on a 3-2 pitch.
That foul ball brought to you by Tommy
It'll be
Hughes.
Isaac Shuck, Marty Munoz, and Caden Clark due up. Off the end of the bat into center field, a base hit. Isaac Shuck protecting with 2 strikes. And just uses his strength to land that one into shallow center field. First hit of the night for Shuck. And a leadoff single for the Goldpanners brings up Marty
Down to bat for the
Munoz.
Goldpanners, number 2, Marty Munoz.
Marty Munoz an 0 for 2 days so far. Strikeout. Hit into a 4-6-3 double play. Marty went 1 for 2 against the Men's League All-Stars yesterday. He went 0 for 5 against the Oilers. Takes a swing and misses. And it's 1-2 on the Goldpanner shortstop. Runner at first base and nobody out. Goldpanners leading by 2. But their lead has been shrinking. Popped up, left field, headed foul, but tracking it down to catch it is Camacho. And so Munoz is out number 1 here in the 5th inning. That'll bring up Caden Clark. Clark hit by a pitch, stole a base, and scored in the 2nd inning. He doubled in the 3rd. Clark number 33 for the Goldpanners, freshman from Dixie State out of Tooele, Utah. Former Goldpanner pitching coach Zach Wilkins coaches at Dixie. Don't know if Wilkes tunes into Panavision games. Tell us you're watching on YouTube there if you are, Zach. Down in southern Utah. Boy, that program has grown. The 2-0. Snap throw to first, runner not going anywhere.
Nope.
Understand Chase Rodriguez had a great year at Dixie State this year. Chase was a Goldpanner last summer. Runner at first base with one out and a 3-2 pitch coming to Caden Clark. Pops it high, and this will get out of play.
That foul ball brought to you by Hometown Physical Therapy.
A lot of kids here tonight. A lot of souvenirs being sent their way. Goldpanner General Manager John Lorkey sees dollars flying out of the park with every baseball. Ooh, close play at first. But Shuck dives back safely. Isaac singled to lead off the inning. Munoz flew out to left in foul territory. And now it's 3-2 on Clark with Milliken on deck. Runner takes off, and this one's hit towards short. It's a good thing he ran, because it would have been an easy double play. But Shuck is safe at second base. Clark is thrown out 6-3. But the inning remains alive, and the Panners have a runner in scoring position for Caleb Milliken. At the top of the order, he's having an 0 for 3 night, so Caleb's due. Caleb 0 for 1 yesterday, was hit by pitches twice. Takes outside for ball 1 against Brandon Donay. Caleb had a good series against the Oilers, going 4 for 8. Fouls this off the netting. It's 1-1.
Ball brought to you by Foundation Health Partners.
Ball and a strike, 2 away. The Panners looking to pick up one of those runs they've given up here. Way up and away, but it's tracked down by Buglino. He's had some hard work to do behind the dish tonight. Pirates pitchers have had some control issues here tonight. And it's 2-1 on Milliken. Hits this one high into left center field. Lockery called off by Camacho, who makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on. We've played 5 complete from Groudon. It's the Goldpanners 5, Pirates 3. First pitch of the 6th inning is popped up into right field and caught by Sean Rimmer. Andrew Buglino is retired here to open up the 6th inning. New pitcher into the game for the Goldpanners, and it's number 18, Keegan Wentz. So Keegan Wentz, the sophomore southpaw from Mount Sac, enters the game for the Goldpanners. He is the 3rd pitcher tonight after Nolan Meredith and Ethan Remmers.
Heads up, Beer Garden. Half-out ball brought to you by the Gold Daughters. Discover the thrill of Gold Fever with the Gold Daughters.
Ball and 2 strikes. And Branzel takes inside for ball 2. Going back through the book here. We finish some scoring information. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Remmers, inning and a third. 1 run, it was earned on 3 base hits. Ethan walked 2 and struck out 1. Smoky night here in Fairbanks from the forest fires. Can't see the hills, they're obscured by that haze. Lined in the left, this will be a base hit in front of Brock Rudy. And Branzel has his first hit of the night.
Now to bat for the Pirates, number 13, Nolan Lingley.
It is hit number 5 for the Pirates. They've made the most out of these base hits tonight. 3 runs. Goldpanners with 5 runs on 8 base hits. Only 1 base hit in the last couple of innings for Fairbanks. And Goldpanners have had troubles with runners in scoring position so far this year. 3 for 11 in the game. 2 of those were in the first inning. Hit towards third and past the diving third baseman Shimau into left field. Back-to-back singles. And the Pirates have a little something cooking here in the 6th. 2 on with 1 out.
Number 2, Ryan Camacho.
Deals one inside on Ryan Camacho, who's 1 for 2 at an RBI single in the 4th inning. Chopper towards short. Could be 2, 6, 4, 3. Double play. Couple of hits, but no damage done. Go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 5-3 Goldpanners. Rafael Flores leads off for Fairbanks. Bottom of the 6th inning. Goldpanners leading by 2. Flores against Donay. Second inning of work for the right-hander for the Ventura County Pirates. He's the 3rd pitcher after Alex Abbott and Kellen Montgomery. Abbott inning and a 3rd. Montgomery 2 2/3. Donay. They'll work to Flores, Rimmer, and Sloninger. Strike called, and he's in front here, 0-2 on Flores. Singled and scored, walked and struck out so far in the game. The 0-2 pitch is up high for a ball. Creeping up on the 7th inning stretch before long. For you Pirates fans tune in, it's a little bit different to the way the Goldpanners do things here during the stretch. And you'll see all that when we get to the midway point of the 7th inning. Big swing and a miss. And Flores strikes out for the 2nd time in the game. One away for Sean Rimmer, who's had a good day at the plate. Couple of singles, an RBI, a run scored. And he walked his last time up, so he's been on all 3 times tonight safely. Panners led 5-1 after 3. Have not scored since. The Pirates have scratched 2 across to make it a 5-3 game. First of 7 between these two. Should be a good series. That's the way it looks so far. Tomorrow night is 6:30 p.m. start. Same goes for Tuesday. Then we'll start a little later on Wednesday. Thursday back to a 6:30 game, and then 7 p.m. on Friday. Saturday will be a 2 p.m. getaway day start time. Swinging a foul tip into the glove of catcher Buglino, and it's 1-2 on Sean Rimmer for the Goldpanners. 1 out, bases empty. Off day on Sunday, that's Father's Day. I don't remember the last time we didn't have a game on Father's Day here in Fairbanks. Strike 3 called on Rimmer. Back-to-back Ks for Donay. Didn't strike anybody out in the 5th inning.
Now to bat for your Goldpanners.
But he's got 2 in a row here in the 6th. And now we'll face Dalton Sloninger, who's having an 0 for 3 night from the cleanup spot so far. Not sure what that walk-up song is. 2 outs, bases empty. He misses downstairs and looks at the mound and starts kicking at it now. Those holes start to form about this point of the game. And this one is hit deep to left field, and on the run making the catch is Camacho. And for the first time tonight, the Goldpanners have been retired 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the 7th. Fairbanks in front by 2. Head to the final third of tonight's ball game with the Goldpanners in front of the Pirates 5-3. And a pinch hitter here for the Pirates. Angelo Olliman will not bat here in the 7th inning. He ends an 0 for 2 day. And it will be Robbie Trado out of Pierce College. Swing and a miss, it's 1-1. Number 3 in your programs, Robbie Trado. Pitch hitting here to open up the 7th inning. Against Keegan Wentz. Broken bat roller hits the third base bag and goes field. A base hit for Trado and a pinch hitting roll.
Clean up on aisle 2.
Well, you bring your nice bats up here to Fairbanks, and on your first AB, you break it in half.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Pirates. Number 1, Dan Lockery.
Goldpanners have had opportunities to pull away in this one with some timely pitching and ground ball outs induced by arms for the Ventura County Pirates. And they are hanging around here in the 7th inning. Wentz throws the first. Runner staying put so far, but the Pirates have been running tonight and doing so successfully. Pitch is down low on Lockery. Lockery at 1 for 3 night thus far. Singled and scored in the 5th inning. Struck out before that. Also flew out to center earlier in the game. Swing and a miss on a 2-0 pitch, 2-1. Runner at first, nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Runner takes off, pitch inside, throw to second base. Good throw, tag is down on the money and out at second base is Trado. Caught stealing. Wipes Trado off the base paths. Goes 2-6 on the putout. And now Lockery batting with the bases empties. In front here, 3 balls and a strike. After Lockery will be Jovan Camacho. Swing and a miss. It's 3-2. Couldn't catch up to that one. 7th inning stretch, couple outs away. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out. 2 away for Camacho. Good work
Now
here for Keegan Wentz.
Number 4, Jovan Camacho.
The sophomore from California, 6'5". Starts with a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Panners retired 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 6th for the first time tonight. Goldpanners with just 1 base hit in the last 3 innings. And it's 0-2 now. As Wentz tries to face the minimum here in the 7th. Grounded to short. Munoz will throw across. And a 6-3 putout. It's stretch time. Keep it right here, everybody. Panners lead by 2.
It's the 7th inning stretch. Get up, stretch your legs. We're going to do the 7th inning stretch Fairbanks style. Get your kazoos out. As Lithia Chevrolet of Fairbanks proudly present Happy Boy.
on a sunny day. A feeling in my bones says I have my way. Well, I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy boy. Oh, did it good when things are going your way? Hey, hey. My little dog Spot got hit by a car. Put his guts in a box and put him in a drawer. Well, I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy boy. Oh, did it good when things are going your way?
Kazoo.
I looked in the drawer and started to laugh. Cause I'm a happy boy. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, ain't it good when things are going your way? Hey, hey.
Good job, Fairbanks. That's how we do the 7th inning stretch. Too loud, sorry fans.
Brock Rudy leads off for the Goldpanners. That's how we do the 7th inning stretch in Fairbanks as Happy Boy makes his appearance to the song of the same name by the Beat Farmers. Been doing that for many decades here in Fairbanks. We do it every home game. 5-3 lead for the home team. Good night for Rudy at the plate. Single, double, walk, RBI, runs scored. Try to keep his on-base stretch alive here. The 7th inning. Panners leading 5-3. He starts in front here. 2 balls and no strikes against Brandon Domey. Right-hander sets with the 2-0 offering. And misses inside 3-0. Rudy, Shamau, and Shuck due up. Between the 3 of them, they have been on base safely 8 times in 9 plate appearances. So there's some free passes issued in there. Swing and a miss, it's 3-1. But each of those players with at least 1 base hit tonight. Here's the 3-1 now to Rudy. Out in front of it, popped it up right side, playable for the first baseman Peyton in foul territory. He makes the catch. Rudy upset with himself there. He is out number 1 in the 7th inning. So that'll bring up Tate Shamau.
Now at the bat for your Goldpanners, number 6, Tate Shamau.
It's hard to tell who Happy Boy is, but I know Chris Carlson has been away from the camera for the last inning or so. Our Panner Vision engineer. So if this was an episode of Scooby-Doo, who would it be? Swing and a miss from Shamau. Singled back in the first, hit by a pitch and scored in the 3rd, lined out to center field his last time up. Had a huge triple in a comeback win against the Oilers. Panners scored 4 runs in the final inning to walk off the Oilers in Game 2 of that 3-game series. Shamau's triple tied the game. Dominic Hughes' single won the game. Scoring Shamau. Pops this one up into shallow right. Camacho towards the line. Will make the catch for out number 2. Well, and suddenly, 8 straight have been put down
Now coming to the plate
by
for
Brandon
Goldpanners,
Donay.
number 17, Isaac Shuck.
He allowed a single to Isaac Shuck, who stands in now, and he's been perfect since then. Off the end of the bat into shallow right. Coming in is Camacho again, and he will make the catch. And the Panners go down in order again here in the 7th, but they lead it by 2, headed to the 8th. New pitcher into the game for the Goldpanners as we start the 8th inning, and it's number 4, Matthew Pennall. Matthew Pennall, the freshman at Long Beach College from Southgate, California, 6'2" right-hander. Pennall will face the 3, 4, and 5 spots, the heart of the order for the Ventura County Pirates. Eli Payton, Brady Schrank, and Andrew Buglino. 5-3 Goldpanner lead. Panner bats have gone silent, but this one's popped up into foul territory and tracked down nicely by Shamau. 1 up and 1 down here in the 8th against Matthew Pennall.
Now to bat for the Pirates, number 26, Brady Schrank.
Keegan Wentz scattered 3 hits over 2 innings, no runs. Got some timely ground ball outs and a double play. No scoring since the 5th. Panners led this game 5-1 after 3. Pirates with a run in each of the 4th and 5th innings. And nothing since then. 5 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for Fairbanks. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Ventura County. Over the Sunset Baseball League. Southern California. Strike call. Working quickly here is Matthew Pennall. He's in front 1-2 on Schrank. Doubled in a run back in the first to give the Pirates their one and only lead of the game. Blows that one by him for strike 3. 2 up and 2 down here in the 8th. Matthew pitched in that Oilers series.
Now pitch hitting for the Pirates.
It was the opener.
Number 20, Jacob Reybrook.
2 2/3, 1 run on 3 hits. Struck out 5. No walks in that appearance. This is inside here for ball 1. Andrew Baglino, 0 for 3 so far, and I did score a run. Reached on a fielder's choice, advanced on an error. Scored on a base hit from Ryan Camacho, and he hammers this one to center. Back goes Clark, is underneath it, and makes the catch in a 1-2-3-8. Good work from Matthew Pennall, retiring the Pirates in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. 5-3 Goldpanners. Defensive changes for the Pirates as Robbie Trado goes to third. Reybrook is on at first base, and now catching is Ethan Firestone. Goldpanners leading 5-3 here in the bottom of the 8th. Would like to get some insurance here. Panners have not gotten a base hit since a leadoff single by Isaac Shuck in the 5th. Marty Munoz will try to change that.
Make sure you have your 50-50 tickets. We will do that at the next out.
Branzel is now at short. After Trado takes over at third. swing and a miss. Strikeout.
All right, fans, get out
of
your
Munoz.
50-50 tickets. Tonight's winning ticket number is 981190. If you have 981190, you just won some money. Claim your cash on the first base side of the baseball field. Now up to bat for your Goldpanners, number 33, Caden Clark.
Well, Pirates getting some other guys into the game here. Shake a little rust off from the travel. Or make some defensive changes late in this one. Still on the hill, though, is Brandon Donay. He has been very effective for the Pirates. Works here to Caden Clark. Got a double. Was hit by a pitch, stole a base, and scored earlier in the game. And the Pirates are down to their last 3 outs here in game 1. Fouled back to the netting. Ball and 2 strikes. One out and the base is empty. Goldpanners haven't had anything going really since the 3rd inning. Couple of walks in the 4th, but no hits in that inning. 2-2 now on Caden Clark in the 9 spot. Caleb Milliken on deck. Called strike 3. Froze Caden Clark, and back-to-back Ks for Donay.
Back to the top of the lineup for your Goldpanners.
He's got 4.
Number 9, Caleb Milliken.
3 2/3. Caleb Milliken will stand in. 2 outs, nobody on. Game 2 tomorrow. 6:30 p.m. start. Same goes for Tuesday. Remember, if you missed any of this game, you can catch the archive version on YouTube. If you missed Happy Boy's sweet moves at the 7th inning stretch, you can rewind it, record it, send it to your friends. Make them happy too. Two 2-0 the count on Milliken. An 0 for 4 night so far, but he's ahead here, 3 balls and no strikes. Base is empty. 3-0 though. Panners looking for base runners here in the 8th inning. Let's see if Milliken can find his way on. He takes down low for ball 4. So after back-to-back strikeouts, a 4-pitch walk to Milliken. And that'll bring Rafael Flores to the plate. Flores 1 for 3 with a walk. Scored a run back in the 1st.
Now up to bat for your Goldpanners, number 21, Rafael Flores.
Head coach Mark Lindsay providing the signs to the runner at first base. He's over in the 3rd base box. And it's down low for a ball. 5 straight pitches missing the zone from Donay. The right-hander is throwing in the bullpen. A strike called. It's 1-1 on Flores. DH today for the Goldpanners. Sophomore from Rio Hondo. A lot of accolades for this young man. fouls this one back and over our heads here in the press box.
So close. That foul ball brought to you by the Gold Daughters.
Runner back safely over at first base.
Nope.
Crowd having a good time here tonight, despite the smoky skies, which have been familiar surroundings in recent summers. Foul back again and out of play.
That foul ball brought to you by the Glass Doctor. The Glass Doctor, where they specialize in fixing all pains.
Center fielder Lockery shaded towards right with a 1-2 count. And the right-hander hitting Flores. Time is called. Sean Rimmer on deck, hoping he gets one more opportunity at the plate. Takes inside for ball 2. Has faced 13 batters. This will be his 14th here. He's allowed just 2 base runners. Here's the 2-2. Runner takes off and it's grounded towards third. Trado throws across the diamond to take care of Flores and the Goldpanners. Last chance for the Pirates when we come back. It's 5-3 Goldpanners.
I was walking down the street on a sunny day. Hubba, 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 hubba. A feeling in my bones says I have my way. Hubba, 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 hubba. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, did you get when things are going your way? Hey, hey. Yeah, my little dog Spot got hit by a car. Hubba, 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 hubba. Put his guts in a box and put him in a drawer. Hubba, 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 hubba. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, ain't it good when things are going your way? In the drawer and starting to laugh. Hubba, 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 hubba. 'Cause I'm a happy boy. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, ain't it good when things are going your way? Hey.
Nicely done, fans.
Here we go. Last chance for the Pirates. Goldpanners leading 5-3. And the Pirates will send Branzel, Lingley, and Ryan Camacho to the plate here to try and rally late. Top of the 9th inning. First pitch for Matthew Pinal. This is for ball 1. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Pinal, a 1-2-3 inning in the 8th. After 2 scoreless from Wentz. If Pinal finishes this off, Wentz would get the win, Pinal the save. Little bloop in a shallow right past the leaping second baseman Milliken. So a leadoff single for Branzel. Pirates not done yet. Tying run comes to the plate.
Lingley.
No home runs tonight for either team. Usually takes a few games before balls start leaving the park here in Fairbanks every summer. Although Sean Rimmer hit one in the first game and another in the second game.
Bruh.
1-0 on Lingley, who is 1 for 2 tonight with a walk. Just takes a big rip and misses. 1-1. Down and away for ball 2. 5 runs, 8 hits for the Goldpanners. Couple errors, 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Pirates. Grounded left side, tough play here. Backhanded stop it short. The throw across is in time. Marty Munoz takes care of Lingley. Going to second base on the play is Branzel.
Camacho.
1 away though for Ryan Camacho. Robbie Trado moves to the on-deck circle. A 2-run Panner lead with 1 out here in the 9th inning. Upstairs for a ball. The 1-0 pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. A 1 for 3 night with an RBI single so far for Camacho. Strike called, it's 1-2. A fair ball down the right field line from Camacho. This will score 1. And racing into second base with a stand-up RBI double is Ryan Camacho. Oh boy. The plot thickens now as it's a 5-4 game.
Now up to bat for the Pirates.
The tying run is at second base with just 1 out, and now it's Robbie Trado. Trado singled in his first at bat. He entered the game in the 7th.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to.
And so, Matthew Pennall is going to have to do some work here to get rid of the Pirates in the 9th inning. Here comes the first pitch to Trado. Swing and a miss, blew it by him for strike 1. One out here in the 9th. Trado digs in, Pennall checks the sign. Sets and delivers. Fouled out of play, he's in front here, 0-2.
That foul ball brought to you by the Gold Daughters. The Gold Daughters open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. out in Fox.
Oh, and 2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss and a 3-pitch strikeout of Trado. And the Ventura County Pirates down to their final out. This was a 5-1 Goldpanner lead after 3. Here we are, 5-4 in the 9th.
Dan.
With a runner at second base and 2 outs. And it comes down to this. Matthew Pennall against Dan Lockery. Lockery 1 for 4 tonight from the top of the order. Singled and scored in the 5th. Still the first time through the order for Pennall, and he swings and misses. Out in front of that pitch from number 4, Pennall. 0-1. Skips one in the dirt, good stop by Shuck. Keep it in front of him and hold the runner at second base. 1-1. Should Lockery reach, it would be Jovan Camacho. popped out of play.
That last foul ball brought to you by Foundation Health Partners.
One strike away are the Panners from taking game one. Popped up, playable. First baseman Sloninger in foul territory makes the catch, and the Goldpanners take game one over the Ventura County Pirates
Ventura County Pirates
by a final score
Alaska Goldpanners
of 5-4. A good start to this 7-game series between the Goldpanners and Pirates.